Hi everybody, it's Kanika from the Whiny Budget. Thanks for joining me. Today I'm going to be stuffing my cash envelopes. Now, please don't judge me, but I'm stuffing my cash envelopes with the remainder of the cash from my February 15th paycheck. I work in public accounting. I don't really have a lot of time this time of year to do much, so I haven't really been doing a lot of spending. And I'm trying to get back on the wagon and, you know, make sure that I'm being mindful of what I'm spending in which categories and not overlapping. And I feel like I was doing a lot of that at the beginning of the month, and especially in January, where it was just like, well, you know, I hadn't stuffed my cash envelopes, and because I had the money, I used it cross-category. And that's something, because I'm the spender in my relationship, this helps me to reel it in and like really keep an eye on how much I'm spending, what I'm spending, and where my money is going. So this is going to be my first video. I know you don't really know much about me, or what I'm doing, or anything about my budget, which I'm going to be filming my March budget shortly, and working through that. But this is just my attempt at getting back on the horse, because I've allowed my busy schedule to keep me from doing the things that I have been doing. So this is my way of staying accountable. So I have a number of sinking funds and savings accounts, but I only keep 5 cash envelopes: entertainment, groceries, personal, household, and pet care. And a lot of, you know, my dog, her name is Fancy. She's Fancy. And a lot of times I'll go to the store and I'll see something cute, or I'll see a treat that I want her to have, or a toy, and then I'm digging into one of my other budget categories to get it. So I felt like that was necessary. My husband doesn't really do budgeting the same way I do. So sometimes he'll do household things. He'll buy things for the household or whatnot. He'll buy groceries or entertainment items. This is just me budgeting for what I want to spend for a given pay period, and keeping a handle on it and understanding where my money is going. So normally, and I'll probably be revisiting my cash envelope amounts, especially until tax season is done, because I'm not doing a lot of grocery shopping. My husband's doing most of the grocery shopping. He's doing most of the house shopping. I don't necessarily need to set aside this much money, and I can just put it in a savings account or just hold it in my checking account for the end of the month, which I like to put any remaining extra money at the end of the month toward our debt full steam, or our debt snowball. But for entertainment, I generally do $50 a pay period. For groceries, I was doing $250 a pay period, but I think I'm going to cut that back to $200 or maybe even $175. I haven't decided yet. Because I'm not doing a lot of grocery shopping, like that's really the largest holdover in my budget. Like that's where the most money that I'm having that carries over to the next pay period is coming from, is the grocery budget. My personal care, self-care, and that includes like my haircuts, getting my pedicures or my nails done or whatever, is $75 a pay period. And household is $50, and that includes anything for the house like toilet paper, paper towels, cleaning supplies, things of that nature. And then pet care is only $25 a pay period. So starting off, I'm going to start with what's left for groceries. Now don't judge this. This doesn't match any of these. I couldn't find my grocery cash envelope, so I had to make another one. Yeah, but it's okay. It's okay. So right now what's left over for groceries out of the $250 I set aside is $185. Actually, how did I say I was going to do this? Now I don't know. I think I did say I was going to start with groceries. No, it's $185 left, so 1, 20, 40, 60. Nope, I said I was going to start with I say groceries? I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna start with groceries. 100, 160, 170, 180, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Mind you, it's Saturday the 23rd, and I know that they're really, and it's nighttime, and I know that there's only a few days left in the month, but I'm gonna stuff these cash envelopes and you know, get my life together, pretty much. So that's the 185 for the groceries. And I know I'll be doing this again in a couple of days, but that's okay. I can live with it. The next one I'm gonna stuff is household. 20, 30, 40, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. Now this one, I haven't spent anything in this category. Again, I've been so busy with work. And so my husband has really been taking care of much of the household and what goes on around here. He's been really good about making sure dinner is done, and he's a big help. He's a big help. The next one I'm gonna stuff is entertainment. 20, 30, 5. There's 35 left in my entertainment category. I usually start with 50. I spent a little bit of it. That's okay. There's 35 left. Pet care is 25. I have spent none of my pet care budget. Again, I haven't really been to many stores. I haven't really been doing much of anything but work and trying to sleep and coffee. And what's left in my personal budget is $14. I got a pedicure today. I bought some new nail polish. You know, I bought a couple of I bought some sticker packs. So that's what's left. So I'm gonna just go through what I do at the end of the month for certain ones. So for my household envelope, at the end of the month, anything left in this envelope will actually get deposited into my household sinking fund. We have a lot of plans and things that we want to do to change parts of our house, our home, well, specifically me and specifically the backyard. So everything that I don't, so I put an amount into the home sinking fund every pay period, but then at the end of the month, anything left in these envelopes also goes into the household sinking fund. For entertainment, anything left in this envelope, I just leave it in the envelope. I just let it carry over. For pet care, I actually put this in a separate savings account just in case there's an emergency with my dog. Again, we love her. She is the best. So in case something happens with her, this kind of pads, you know, an account to make sure that if we need it, then we'll have some cash on hand without having to dip into our savings. My personal, I actually let this roll generally. I haven't been doing a lot of spending. Well, I mean, I've spent this, but for the first half of February, I know I had cash left over from this envelope, and I didn't take the cash out. It's just still in the bank. I just left it in the bank. But I'll get to that in a moment. For the personal, I just let it roll forward. I just keep it in the envelope. I don't set it aside for anything else. For groceries, if there's still cash left in this at the end of the month from either pay period, then I actually like to go ahead and put this into one of the other sinking funds or in the savings account, because I like to budget for specific savings goals. And I know that having extra grocery money is not going to benefit us. It's just going to prompt me to want to spend more money. So putting the grocery leftover, or the grocery funds that haven't been spent at the end of the month, into another fund just allows me to be mindful of, again, keeping myself accountable when it comes to my spending. So the grocery money, I'll either allocate it to one of the other sinking funds, or I'll put it in just one of our savings accounts. But nothing stays in this. At the end of the month, I will empty this and I will deposit the money back in the bank. I do have well, I don't do a cash envelope for my gas. I actually transfer an extra amount for my gas payment, for my gas money every month. And you'll see that when I do my budget. But I transfer an extra amount to my American Express because I like those, the miles. Yeah, I like the miles. I need those miles. But that's it. These are my cash envelopes for February. Although February is almost up, I finally did it. I stopped procrastinating. I got it done. I'm proud of myself, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.